get the wolves away, man.
Yeah.
He used that to kill, and he killed Goliath, man. He killed him. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High chooses one that you would never adore. Okay?
Then Samuel took the horn of oil and anointed him in the midst of his brethren. And the Spirit of the Lord...
In the midst of his brethren. Well,
and the Spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, came upon David from that day forward. So Samuel rose up and went to Ramah.
Right. So I said in the midst of his brethren, he was anointed, man. In the midst of it, all them that looked down upon him and mocked him. Because even his brothers mocked him when he came to the battle, man. When he came to the battle, he saluted his brothers. And they said, what are you doing here, man? You should go back. Alright? So he was anointed right in the midst of all them that put him to shame, man. Okay? So that's us right now. We're in a day and time where it's men are being effeminized, man. They're being emasculated, man. Okay? So it's like we're after being retrained how to be men. Alright? Given the correct ancient mentality, man. The mentality of old time, not this fake pseudo masculinity, man. You know, going to the gym and lifting weights, and pretending to be a man, man. Or I'm protecting my family. That's what a real man does. You know, and all this fake, made up ideas of how to be a man. There's modern day one makes up. You're not a man. You're not a man if you don't do this. It's almost like manipulating, like causing you to serve the interests of a woman, but by the same time making you think that that's what a man does. Which is bullshit, man. Okay? A man has a car. You're not a real man. You know? Man has a job. If you don't have a job, then you're not a real man. You know? All that bullshit. Yahushua, there's no record of Yahushua driving a Mercedes. Okay? There was no record. Yahushua would have nowadays he would have been considered an ain't shit nigga, man. A nigga that ain't shit. So the Lord is giving birth to us all over again, man. So we're learning how to be men. Okay? Go on.
It's Jeremiah 6:16, and it says, "Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls." But they said they would not walk therein.
And they said this is the rest, man. Because in the world there's uneasiness. It's difficult to be a man, man. It's difficult to be there's so much conflict, especially being an Israelite man. You know, other men, they have it easy to an extent because they got their communities in order. You know what I'm saying? The Moabite man, the Ishmaelite man, but the so-called black man, the Israelite man, okay, Latino man, our communities are destroyed, man, and our women are more at the forefront. Okay? The so-called black woman, she's out there with feminism, she's got all these rights, okay? All these legislations defending her, protecting her, okay? You know what I'm saying? She's the ruler of the household, man. And the so-called black man, what the hell he's doing, man? Yeah. The only thing he has is drill music, man. You know what I'm saying? That you know what I'm saying? What's it? That trap music, man. That's the only thing he can relate to. Alright? And you see what's happening to them niggas, man. They look fucked up. They're smoking weed.
Yeah.
They're killing themselves at an alarming rate. Alright? They're turning in on themselves, man. And what is the so-called black woman doing? She don't do the God of Israel. What's the God of Israel, so-called black woman? How is she delivering the so-called black man? She don't care about the so-called black woman. She don't care about him, man. She's doing what she's doing. She's out to get hers. You know what I'm saying? She's desolating the community, man. Okay? She's desolating the so-called black community. Alright?
Yeah, this is Isaiah 3:12. As for my people, children are the oppressors and women rule over them.
Children are the oppressors and women rule over them, man. That prophecy's been fulfilled even right now, but even back then you had pussy begging niggas, man, that were doing things for the sake of women, man.
Yeah.
Okay? They were doing things for the sake of women. Okay? And the same thing is happening right now.
Can I just say, when Apostle Gabar was saying not to throw our pearls to swine with these that Chingy that said he was a Hebrew Israelite, and other examples, not to just jump on the bandwagon and say, oh, he's a Hebrew Israelite because he mentioned that he's a Hebrew Israelite in the rap game. What I can see what he's saying is that they're not role models. The real role models are really the apostles. The real role models are the apostles, and the men going, the men under them going down. The real role model was Yehoshua, but we shouldn't make them be role models and say because they mention the word in their mouth, that they're Hebrew Israelites. We shouldn't throw our pearls to swine and say, yeah, he's a Hebrew Israelite, because as he denounced it, didn't he? Chingy just recently denounced it. So if there's going to be any role models that we look to, it should be Yehoshua and the Hebrew Israelites on the whole. We're the real role models to follow.
We're the real role models pretty much of all mankind, man. Of all mankind. Give me the scripture that says, I am the Alpha and Omega, man.
This is Jeremiah 14:2. Judah mourneth and the gates thereof languish.
Right. Read the whole verse.
They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
Read that again.
It's like that. Jeremiah 14:2. Judah mourneth and the gates thereof languish.
Right, it said Judah mourneth and the gates thereof have languished. The gates languish, meaning the defences have been brought down, brought low. Alright? In fact, look at the word languish, man. Look at the word language. Alright? Because the black man has been bending over for centuries, man. The so-called black man, the Israelite man, has bent over for everybody on the planet, including his own woman.
Right.
Now, starting with us, the prophets of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the so-called black man is standing back up erectly. Right? How he's supposed to, man. Like if the so-called black man don't bend over, he's meant to feel ashamed for not bending over. How dare you try to stand up and be a man? You know what I'm saying? He's trying to abuse me. You know? Oh, he's a misogynist. You know? He's made to feel ashamed. Okay? For taking charge, man. Alright? For not being a mama's boy.
So this is the word for languish. It's a Strong's H534. The word is Hebrew word is amal, and it means to be weak, to droop, to be exhausted, to grow feeble, to languish.
I hear that. So their gates have been made weak. And your gates is what? Your defense, man. Your defense. Your gates have been made weak. You know, they said that Judah is an old lion, or crouching, roughly paraphrasing. Judah is a crouching lion who you shall rouse him up. The scriptures say that the gates, our defenses, have been weakened, meaning the men of Israel, we're the gates, man. We're the defense system of our nation, man. A man is the defense system of any nation, any given nation, man. That's a known fact. The Ishmaelites, the Moabites, the Moabite man, the Ishmaelite man, the Hamite man, they're the head or backbone of their community. But the only community on the planet Earth who has their women at the forefront are the Israelites, man. That's showing you that from when you have a woman leading the nation, that's how you know that their gates have languished, man. When their women are ruling over them, you know what I'm saying? And their children are running rampant without any order, that's how you know that nation has been broken, man. The men of that nation have been weakened. They've been made to crouch down, they've been made to bend over, man. Literally, man. And their masculinity has been sodomized, man. From when they're born, they're women, the Israelite women, the god of so-called black people. This motherfucking emasculating them from a young age, man. You're just like your daddy, you know what I'm saying? My mom used to say that about me when I was growing up, man. You're just like your dad, man. Mom was the epitome of an evil, a so-called black woman, man.
Yeah. A lot of them are wicked.
And I love her, but she's evil, man.
Yeah.
Okay?
Just want to bring out the word for gates as well. It's Strong's H179, and one of the definitions is heaven.
Say that again.
One of the so this is the word for gates. This is the gates of language. Strong's H178. The word is sha'ah, and one of the definitions is heaven.
So our heaven is going to the other ones.
Marketplace, public meeting place, city town, gate place, royal castle, temple, court of tabernacle, heaven.
So let me see.
If I may, the gates were our leadership.
Right.
That's where the rulers of the city were.
Judges, yeah.
The judges. If you come into a city, they are the ones that judge you. Why are you here? What's your business in this city? And then they either tell you to fuck off or they let you in. Right. You are a spy. You know all those judgments, you know?
Right. You know what I'm saying? So if that was weakened, then any enemy could come in, man. Any enemy could come in. Alright? So you have to have a heavy defense system. You have watchers. Alright, so if all that was weakened or brought down, okay, then it would be easy for the enemy to take over. Okay?
I believe that.
And it would be the men that would strengthen those gates, man. It wouldn't be women. So the gates, that was all run by men. So if the man was destroyed, then the gates would be destroyed, man. Alright? So right now we're in a time where the powers that be, the rulers that are sitting in dark places, they're scheming, okay? They've been plotting and planning ways to destroy Israel, according to Psalms 83. Yeah, Psalms 83, please.
This is Isaiah 62 and 6. I have set up watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem,
Right,
which shall never hold their peace day nor night.
right,
Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep silence.
right. So that's showing you right there. I have set watchers upon thy walls. The walls, that's the gate. The walls are the gates, man.
Yeah.
When you have a wall. I mean, there's a scripture in Proverbs where it says, a man that has no rule over his spirit is like a city without walls, man. I'm trying to get.
Got a precept, huh?
Yeah, give me a Proverbs. Give me Proverbs 25 and 28.
This is Proverbs chapter 25, verse 28. He that hath no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls.
Right. You hear that? A city that is broken down without what? Walls. When you have no walls, man, you know what I'm saying? You in a weakened, you weak, okay? You're exposed, man. To all the beasts of the field, the other nations, they're seeking that your walls keep your enemies out, man. It keeps the enemy from out. Like you have sheep, and you have like a fence around the sheep, man. It keeps the wolves from coming in, man. Okay? It makes it difficult for the enemy to take. You get what I'm saying? So how can you put watchers on a wall when there's no walls, man? How you gonna put watchers on a wall and have them cry and do all of that when there's no walls? There's no defense system. Okay? Like when you watch that movie Troy, man, with Brad Pitt. Was it Brad Pitt? Brad Pitt. Them Greeks, they came, a million-man strong army, and they came to Troy. They crossed the Aegean Sea, and they saw a wall, a big ass wall, and they attacked, they besieged the wall, and couldn't overcome that one, man. Because that wall was so high and so strong, man. Okay?
Because in that same movie, the people that lived in that city, they were confident that because they said that war has kept the enemy out for thousands of years, man.
Yeah.
I believe there's a precept that the Lord cast Israel out because he says Israel trusted in their wars.
Yeah, okay, right.
At some point we go proud, we trusted that our defense system was fine, man. But the Lord, when he said, your wars cannot keep the, so to speak, man. At one point we trusted the fact that we had higher walls, enemies couldn't come through and all that stuff, and then the Lord brought us down anyway.
Yeah, because he told you that the Romans besieged Jerusalem.
Yeah.
And I think it was the fire that really helped the Romans to defeat us at that time, 70 AD. When they besieged us, they set up, I was reading, I think it was Josephus. I was reading some article, was it a Wikipedia, or some article was reading that they somehow set fire to the wall. They set fire to something, man. And that's what helped the Romans to invade, man. Okay? So, right.
It's the book of Joshua 6:1. Now Jericho, Jericho was straightly shut up because of the children of Israel. None went out and none came in.
Right, so none came out and none came in. So it was heavily protected, heavily defended and barred, man, like a barrier. Alright?
And the Lord said unto Joshua,
oh my God, I can't.
See, I have given thee thine hand Jericho, and the king thereof, and the mighty men of valor. And ye shall compass the city, all ye men of war, and go around about the city, go around about the city once. Thus shalt thou do 6 days.
Right.
And 7 priests shall bear before the ark 7 trumpets of the ram's horns.
Right, 7 trumpets of the ram's horns, man. Go ahead.
And the 7th day ye shall compass the city 7 times, and the priest shall blow with the trumpets.
Right. On the 7th day they blow the trumpet. Right?
It says, and it shall come to pass that when they make a long blast with the ram's horn, and when ye hear the sound of the trumpet, all the people shall shout with a great shout, and the wall of the city shall fall down flat, and the people shall ascend up every man straight before him.
Right, you hear that, man? So that's what happened. See that big ass wall, they thought they were safe, man. Then they ran into the children of Israel. Into the God of the mighty one of Abraham, man. Okay? And by the will of the Most High, that wall was broken down. Okay? Just like in this day and time, man. Alright? The defense, Esau looks undefeatable right now.
Right.
Esau looks like he's impenetrable. Okay? In Psalms 73, it says that their defense is strong or something, like their strength is firm. Okay? But in the 7th trumpet, according to Revelations, man, that's going to be the end of Esau. Once that 7th trumpet, the last trump, as it says in, I believe it's Thessalonians or Corinthians, the last trump, that's when the dead shall be raised incorruptible, man. And that's when death will have no more power. That's when death will be swallowed up in victory, man. And that's when death and hell shall be cast into the lake of fire, man, which is that nuclear destruction. That's when modern day Jericho will be destroyed, man. Okay? Alright? Because this Jericho tried to destroy our gates, man. So the Most High is gonna spoil them that have not been spoiled. You get what I'm saying?
This is Exodus chapter 14, verse 13. And Moses said unto the people, fear not, stand still, and see the salvation of the Lord, which he will shew to you this day. For the Egyptians whom ye have seen today, you shall see them again no more forever.
Right.
The Lord will fight for you, only that you be still.
Right. Only that ye be still. Alright? So meaning you gotta be still. When you're still, you're not trying to rush around trying to save yourself. You're still because you put all that trust in the Lord, man.
Yeah.
You're like, no, it's cool, it's calm, man.
Yeah.
Everything's under control. We don't need to do nothing. The Lord has this.
Stability.
He has this, man. You know, unmovable, like a mountain, man. You know, we're still because we're on our watch. The watchmen on the wall, they ain't running to and fro. They ain't occupied in all kind of crazy business. They're on their watch. They're watching. We're watching, man. All right. We're about our business. Even though right now we look still, we're not trying to produce in the world and do this and do that in the world. Look at everybody else, man. They're constantly on the move, man. Everybody's going somewhere. If you ask somebody where you going, he said, I'm going somewhere. Right now in the world, in this modern day, we're not going nowhere. We're not trying to, we're stagnant. We're not going nowhere. So it looks like we ain't shit. But we're still, because we know what we're doing, man. We know what we trusted, we know what we're looking for. Alright? So read that verse again and I'm going to
This is Exodus chapter 14, verse 13. And Moses said to the people, do not be afraid, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord.
Right, see the salvation of the Lord. Go ahead.
Which he will accomplish for you today.
Which he will accomplish for you today. So that takes faith, man. See, we're people based upon faith. That's all our power. If you check our history, it's all about faith, man.
Yep.
All our salvations, all our deliverances, every time we gain power, it was all through the power of Yahweh, man. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You get what I'm saying? Be still and watch for the salvation of the Lord. Go ahead.
Which he will accomplish for you today. For the Egyptians whom ye see today, ye shall see again no more forever.
Right.
And it says, the Lord shall fight for you, and he shall hold your peace.
Right. And if you notice something about the scripture say we're going to be pillars in Jerusalem, a pillar doesn't move, man. A pillar doesn't move. It tells you in Revelations that the Lord will make us a pillar. Okay? A pillar is still. It's firm, man.
Pillars hold the whole building together.
It holds the whole building. You know? A king, what is it? A king does nothing. Alright? But the servants do everything for it. Because we're kings, we don't have to move. We're not servants, man. We're not subjugated. We're free. We're free. The scripture says the truth shall set you free. Okay? We're free, so we don't have to be running around acting like we're trying to get shit together.
Just move it over there.
Because we already got shit
The
together.
umbrella.
We're at peace.
A bit
We're
closer.
perfect,
Yeah, over here. Bubble.
harmony,
Yeah,
man.
the one.
Okay? Because we know the truth of the scriptures. Okay? You go,
There's a bit more in Joshua the 6th chapter.
go on.
Just to get to the point, this is Joshua 6 and 20. So the people shouted, and the priests blew the trumpets. And it came to pass, when the people heard the sound of the trumpet, and the people shouted with a great shout, that the wall fell down flat. So that the people went up into the city, every man straight before him.
Go around if you want to listen. Don't stand behind us.
See, that's what niggas like to be, them old bows. Niggas like to be.
They don't like order. They don't like order.
They don't want to be told. See, this is why niggas go, you know, he doesn't sit and meditate, man. He doesn't think, hold on, for us people to be restored, we need to humble ourselves towards one another.
That's Benjamin, like, never you people talking about me and he's doing that action, like.
Yeah, and he's happy because he's with his woman, but the Most High's going to kill his woman, man. That's right. And what's he going to do then? Then, see, something needs to happen to Jake for him to humble himself. Go on.
So that the people went up into the city, every man straight before him, and they took the city, and they utterly destroyed all that was in the city, both man and woman, young and old, and ox and sheep and ass, with the edge of the sword.
You hear that? So that's the purpose of gates, of walls. Walls is to keep the enemy from doing that, man. Because once the walls are broken down, the people, the Israelites came in and slaughtered everything, man. They killed everything. Man, woman, child, dogs, everything, man. Everything, man. So that's the purpose of a war. So that's why, when I'm going back to my point, I'm going to get to you. Esau knows Esau knows, man, in order to destroy any people, the men of that people have to be destroyed, man. They have to be broken. They have to be made weak, okay? They need to be totally taken out of the picture. Why do you think there's so many Israelites incarcerated, man? In the prison system, okay?
Yeah.
So many jakes in Chicago blowing one another away. Where was the martial law, man?
Yeah.
Where's martial law? We've been blowing one another away for decades, man. Where were the presidents initiating martial law in the ghettos, man?
A lot of the real warriors, fighters are locked up. Warriors in the carnal sense, but that's where they are. They're locked up.
They're all locked up. You know what I'm saying? Esau needed to figure out a way to destroy the black man without physically doing it, because slavery was all carnal. You know, shackles and chains, a yoke of iron, the muzzle, the metal muzzle over the head, the whipping, all right, the lynching. It was all physical. But Esau has dealt wisely. All right, the serpent has done wisely. Okay, with the lion. Because the lion can kill the serpent on a carnal level, but the serpent is the symbol of wisdom. So the serpent has used his cunning, man, and craftiness, all right, to destroy the Israelites, all right. Again, I told you Psalms 83, man. Psalms 83. So say what you want to say. Hold on. He had a precept.
Yeah, you mentioned the walls, strong walls, yeah. Jeremiah 1:18, it says, Behold, I have made thee this day a defense city and an iron pillar, a brazen wall against the whole land, against the kings of Judah, against the princes thereof, against the priests thereof, and against the people of the land.
Read that again.
Jeremiah 1.
This is what we're talking about.
18.
How the men and pretty much the prophets were in a real war. All right, but the men are seen as that gate, man, that defense system. So read that.
For behold, I have made thee this day a defense city and an iron pillar, and brazen walls against the whole land, against the kings of Judah, against the princes thereof, against the priests thereof, against the people of the land.
Wow.
They shall fight against thee, but they shall not prevail against thee. For I am with thee, saith the Lord, to deliver thee.
Right. So I said the Lord had made us that gate, man. Made us that wall. Made us that fence. Okay. Read that again, man.
Jeremiah 1:18. For behold, I have made thee this day a defense city.
A defense city, well,
and an iron pillar,
and
an brazen wall,
a brazen wall
against the whole land, against the kings of Judah, against the princes thereof,
right,
against the priests thereof, right, against the people of the land.
Right.
And they shall fight against thee, but they shall not prevail against thee, for I am with thee, saith the Lord, to deliver thee.
Right. Right. So the Lord is with us again, man. The Lord is with us again. But the reason why the Lord had it where our walls would be broken down, because our walls were not set up in His name, man. Our walls are not set up in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Our walls were set up in the name of some other vanity, man, or idolatry. So the Most High had those walls broken down, all right, through the power of the other nations, man. Okay, the Most High raised up the other nations to destroy us, man. Okay, that's why I said Judah mourneth, and the cry of Jerusalem has gone up. All right, that's why the Lord said, talking about the Lord has a vineyard, and that's a fence, and the Lord broke that fence down, and and we're swallowed up of the different beasts in the field. I think that's in Isaiah chapter 5, man. You get Isaiah chapter 5, it tells you how the Lord had a vineyard, the grapes, and built a tower in the midst, okay? And the Lord broke that hedge, okay? And then the different beasts in the field have consumed His vineyard, man. So that's what's happened. That's what's happened. Our women are nothing but whores, man.
Right. That's right.
In Babylon. The scriptures tell you that. Your wife shall be a harlot in the great city, man. And that's what's happened. so-called black women and Latino women, they're hoes, man. I don't give a damn what you right told me, man. You're God, okay, you're queen, right? Ain't nothing but a bed wench, man. Over here in Babylon, man.
So I'm finding out through a lot of young women that I speak to of associates, they're not only hoes because they're going around, but they're actually getting into the prostitution and escort industry, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of black women. There's a lot of black young women age 18 up, man. Because it's quick money, man. In a week, they can make like 1K.
Yeah.
I know a girl personally, man. She said, "Fuck this 9 to 5, man. Where I can make what 300 in a week. Let me just be a prostitute, man."
Yeah.
Okay. And I had to say to her, "Listen, man. You know, I don't mad because I know the scriptures say that. But I naturally know women, young girls now that have turned to escorting, man.
Yeah. It's true.
You know,
it's true. A lot of girls, they're saying fuck it because in the media, whoredom is being promoted, man. It's being rewarded and promoted, man, to be a hoe, man. If you all that Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, what's this other bitch, man? What's her name? Cardi B, man. She's a nasty piece of shit, man. A real dirty hoe, man.
When I was doing mini cabin, right, what she did, right, she's known to get niggas, set up niggas and go to houses, set up niggas to go and rob the houses, and she used to give them drugs to make them sleep and rob their money. When I was doing mini cabin around the 2000s, there's a lot of nigga women doing that. They was doing that right back then. As a mini cab, I used to drop them off. They used to go to the yard, when and get the money, come in the back and say, look, share out the money in the back of the cab. You see, and I hear them talking. Why did you get? There was a bit more money somewhere. Go in his pocket. When he's falls asleep, go in the Jew-man, Amalek as well. There's a go to Amalek house. Go to the
where?
In Stamford Hill. Stamford Hill, all them places. That's why I was doing my cabin all that.
Where? What's happening?
After hours, midnight hours. I was a midnight driver.
How old were you back then?
I'm a little bit younger, but so that's what they was doing. The Cardi B thing, that's not nothing new.
That's nothing.
Enough street road woman and road man was doing that from day one.
There's a movie on it right now, actually. I went to see it not too long ago. It's called Hustlers. It's got Cardi B in it. I believe is it Jennifer Lopez? Lopez, Cardi B, and one more white chick and some other white woman and a black girl. And the whole movie is based on strippers that they drug the men, these Wall Street bankers and shit, and then they just rob their money, man. Take their card, get them to say their details, swipe the money, and they're living this lavish lifestyle. And at the end of the movie, they all got caught, man. I went to jail. But there's an actual movie on that promoting the whole lifestyle.
Yeah.
Called Hustle. It's out now in the movie.
There's bitches becoming Instagram hoes.
Be careful what bitches you bring around your yard and all that. Be careful with the certain women that you bring around your yard.
Yeah. I think even Chris Brown paid the price for that, man.
There's a site called OnlyFans. All right, you go type in OnlyFans. It's where these black women, they set up an account where you get a subscription and you pay to watch them sell their body, man. And I know people in South London, man, people that I used to go to school with that are signing up to that shit, man.
Doing that now, man.
Females doing that, man. So selling your body is like the newest thing, man. You know?
You know what I'm saying? You can't wife these hoes, man. You can't wife them, man.
I don't need to cut in, brother, because you got a lot of those same women, those same, young black women that's actually on Instagram promoting their body and just pretty much showing all kind of nakedness. You know, and the reason why they're doing that because they're prostitutes. So they gotta get paid, they gotta get money.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's what it is now.
That's what it is, man. But I'm bringing this up because this wouldn't be happening if the men of our nation were in order, man. Right. If our war system was secure and tight. If we had a governmental structure, man. Okay? If we had law and order. If we had the tabernacle of David in the top pinnacle of the nation, man. If we that was set up, you really think our women would be doing that, man? Alright, there'd be punishments. We'd be executing the judgment of the Lord on